So while in Dubai, I made a few friends, and there is this friend I made who is from Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. So this friend follows me on social media, and he has watched some of my recent videos where I talk about Africans in Dubai. This friend is currently in Dubai. This video is not about Africans in Dubai. So this friend asked me that I should talk about the issues that are happening in Congo. There are so many issues that are happening in Congo. And also so many people tell me from time to talk about like the politics in Africa. Yes, I want to eventually talk about the politics in Africa and especially in Uganda because I am Ugandan and you can tell I'm very political inclined. I'll talk about the issues that are around me. So this guy is asking me to talk about what is happening in Congo because right now as everyone is celebrating Christmas, people are entering into the new year. In Congo, there is an ongoing genocide. Some of you may already know about what happened in Rwanda. In 1994, there was a genocide. So many people were killed. I remember I was very young, but by the time I got to get some knowledge about the world to understand, there was always tension around my home because where I come from, my village in Uganda is very close to Rwanda. So there was always this tension. Obviously, people did not know that the genocide is not going to come back. And obviously, there were so many people fleeing from Rwanda and into Uganda. So he's telling me about this genocide that is currently happening in Congo, whereby they are killing a certain tribe. And to be honest, the name that he gave me of the tribe, who are the Banyamulenge, the way I'm telling it is different from the way he says it. He says it's Banyamulenge, but the way I say it, it's from my tribe. When he tells me that the tribe is the Banyamulenge, in my head I'm like, I have heard that one before. I know what Banyamulenge is, and it's something that actually scares me. Then I remembered, I think around 2004, I was still in primary school, had not gone to high school, and we had this fear, the general fear in the public in Uganda, whereby that word was used a lot. So the Banyamulenge in Uganda, it was something like terrorists who were coming to kill people in Uganda. And you would hear stories of like, there was a bus which was traveling from, say, Western Uganda to Central Uganda, and on the way they met the Banyamulenge, and the Banyamulenge killed everyone. Stories like that. That's what I kind of have in mind. And it's what like I feel like I know. So when this guy tells me the tribe that is being killed in Congo, and the Banyamulenge, in my head I'm like, hold up. I know this thing. I know about Banyamulenge. Like, what do I know about it? So I decided to get more information. Yeah? Turns out I had the information backwards. The Banyamulenge, while they were in Uganda, were actually refugees. Turns out for so many years, in Congo, the Banyamulenge have been killed in a way that they are trying to eliminate the whole tribe. So this guy didn't ask him if he belongs to the same tribe because sometimes I fear having very hard conversations because imagine asking someone if it's indeed his tribe that is being eliminated. I wouldn't know what to say to them. So he says I should talk about it. And I don't even know if my voice is loud enough, if I can create any sort of change. I don't really know, but I'm just seated here and contemplating on the information that I literally just got from the internet. The fact that while everyone else is celebrating in the world, people are celebrating Christmas, I can assure you, even I have been celebrating back to back, eating great food, having fun, going out with friends, and somewhere there is a genocide happening. I remember some time back, like a really while back, there was when the war in Russia was starting, when it was really intense. And I would sit down and I'm like, I don't think we are supposed to get all this information. I don't think as humans we were supposed to be this connected to each other. Like a war is happening everywhere, and wherever you are, you're going to get to know about this information. And obviously it is a war, people are dying, you're seeing missiles, bombs everywhere, and it can be depressing. And I'm the kind of person who is very empathetic, and yeah, I find myself in that situation of like, I don't know. I find myself in that situation whereby, yes, we are supposed to know. We are humans. We are supposed to be connected. And we are supposed to know the bad things that are happening everywhere. And maybe I'm saying maybe, we might be able to do something about it. Clearly, there is nothing I can do about what is happening in Congo. People dying, a genocide. My God, I've been to Rwanda to look at the sites, the historical sites for the genocide, and I promise you, it's one of the most depressing scenes. You go there and you imagine the bodies. I have also watched documentaries documenting about the Rwanda genocide, and it's very depressing. And I can't imagine this happening to people in Congo right now. And Congo is not very far from Uganda, it's not very far from where I am right now. And oftentimes, Congo refugees have come to Uganda, fled from Congo to Uganda. And when you think about it, the information that I had wrongfully got from when I was young, I was very little, the refugees who had run away from Congo and came to Uganda, maybe they were followed and they were being killed in Uganda as well. Now, the saddest part of all this, the fact that people are being killed, the saddest part is that so many governments, including South Africa, including my own government, they are contributing to this genocide. I don't even comprehend everything. The fact that different governments, different countries are coming together to eliminate a certain tribe. I can't comprehend it. Anyway, like I said, I don't think my voice is gonna be loud enough. I don't think my voice is gonna reach anywhere and contribute anything. But if you are my follower, you follow me on this channel, this is the kind of information that I think you ought to know that is happening in Africa. I don't wanna try to connect this with the fact that I've talked about modern colonialism, I've talked about Africans fleeing Africa to go to work abroad. I don't want to connect it, but this should give you a deeper thought. For those of you who keep asking me like, hey, why did you leave your country to go to the United Arab Emirates and then, you know, all these things that happened to you, you should have stayed in your country. This should be information that you also think about and consider when you are judging an African. Yes, I know for some people who already know this kind of information, they'll go ahead and utilize it to exploit Africans. You meet a Congolese in the United Arab Emirates who are actually, I mean, there's so many Congolese in the UAE. You meet them, you're employing them, and you know for a fact that they are fleeing from a war. They are fleeing for their life. So there is nothing they can't leave. And when it comes to employment, you're exploiting them. You're giving them peanuts instead of paying them their day's work. You're just exploiting them because you know it's worse where they are coming from. Anyway, let me stop this sobbing video from here and I will go back to complaining about the United Arab Emirates. I think